かったるいが、やるしかねえか。もう綺麗だろうが、俺にかかりゃ立派な剣でね。あ、人生何事も妥協ですよ、マスター。フェイト、グランドオーダー。
Hello everyone, welcome back for some more Let's Play Fate Grand Order. Just before this part started, there was a funny meme that I wanted to show you all. Because I posted it and no one laughed in my Discord. So I'm going to show you here. Alright? Check this out. The COVID Warrior Cyber Angel. Or as I like to call it, Asclepius Altar. Am I right, guys? Am I right? Am I right? Okay. It's fine. Okay, so hi everyone. We're back. Excited for more because we left off sleeping on Hestia Island here, and let's see what's going on. Impossibly miraculous. Support only. I hope I can get my actual servants back soon because, I like them. They're good. Story only is like a problem. Woohoo! Okay, I'm up. Morning, little dude.
Hey, you're up. Ready to get going? We leave now. We should get to the village today.
Good morning, Tanner.
I've got plenty of jerky if you're feeling hungry.
Oh, dude. Jerky's so good. Don't mind if I do. Foo-foo! I know, don't worry. Here you go, Foo. Let's ignore the fact that... Yeah, I was gonna say, is it carnivorous? I think he's omnivorous.
So things carnivorous, huh?
Foo-foo! He says he's not picky and he's happy to eat anything. He's like a cat. When I die, he'll eat my remains too.
Creature after my own heart. Guess it wasn't just a walking emergency ration.
Is that a Genshin Impact joke? Yuck, 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 yuck. Woo!
Oh, sorry. Oh, I doubt he'd be enough to fill up on anyway. So let's get going and eat on the way.
Jerky is like the greatest invention for food ever. That reminds me of like Digimon. Like the vines going over the machinery. Yeah, what are these machine-looking things?
That's the village we're headed to right now.
Wait, what? That's the village? What?
There's a bunch of remains here of the gods who fell during the war about 10,000 years ago. Sorry, I guess that didn't make much sense to you, did it? Don't worry, it will soon.
Well, first off, though.
And there are the last demonic beasts. Alright, how's about helping me to mark the occasion?
I just felt a flash of pain throughout my head just now, but I'm okay. I'll do my best to ensure I at least don't get in the way. Got it. It is hilarious that we literally have one of the worst servants and one of the best ones. Like, mind you, she's level 75 and all maxed out, but like, really, like, look at the stats, right? It's night and day. It really is. We're in the battle suit. That does give us Gander. But, escape pod. Yeah, this'll be good with him, sure. Our space suit. And that'll make people look at us and go like, hey, yeah, you fit in the era because apparently everything looks all future-y here. Maybe the gods were like all future techy. It's a common thread in media. Having the gods be like way more advanced. Alright, well. Let's see. We're gonna hold off on doing anything with you just right now. Till we can hopefully get your noble phantasm. Because then in that case... Oh yeah, it's so little damage. Okay. Because if we get your noble phantasm, you can at least do... some good stuff there. Oh, yeah, it's even a bad matchup. Excitement, charge game. Okay. You know what? Kill the demon boar. Right? Yeah, kill the demon boar. And then do some of this. Yeah, just a little bit of stabbing. It did enough damage. That's good. It actually does decent damage, all things considered. Alright, then we got his Super Orion form coming up. Oh, and she still has her dodge. Nice. Should we do... We might as well. I will try and get a little bit more with you. Might as well give it a shot, because then the buff lasts for, I'm sure, more than one turn. Nice. It's actually a real good evade she has. Like, for real. We'll probably kill here, so let's just go 1, 2, 3. Right, we'll go... Yeah. Oh, what was that gain? Did you see how much gain that was? What the heck? How? I don't get it. Okay, well, let's go... Let's go big dumb buff. Right, let's get big strong. And we'll go... 1, 2... No, let's go 1... You know what? Let's hold on, because we still have our buffs, so let's just do as much damage as we can first. Because if we get a crit... Well, we don't even need a crit. That's how much the buffs are. Holy crap. Even without crits, he did that. Bruh. Bruh. This servant is really good. Thank God everyone on my feed is getting their own copies. I will use them. I'm surprised I didn't crit. Oh my god, those numbers. This is wild. It feels almost like they were just like, balance. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's all good.
Try this on for size. Oh yeah, we won. Man, having a master run really does make a big difference, doesn't it?
It really does. I don't know why, but I feel like I'm doing so much better now. High five!
Huh? Oh, I get it. Like this, right? Oh, yeah.
I wanted it to send me flying across the plains. I don't suppose...
You want in on a high five action, too?
Oh, yes, please. But since I barely did anything to help, I think a low five would be more fitting.
Okay, how's this?
Oh, the little clap. We did it.
On me next, come on.
Huh? Well, in that case...
Just the fingertips?
Well, I couldn't give you anything better than what I gave Tanner, so...
Why's that, some kind of servant code or something?
I guess something like that. Foo.
Oh well, never mind that. Here we are, Hestia Village.
Let's see this village. After the loading screens. Alright. Show me this dang village. It better be like all cool and future tech. And when we talk about Atlanteans, like, what are we talking about? Okay. Yeah, that's cool. Okay. I like it. Looks like magic circuits almost. That's cool. Dreadlocks, sure, right? Okay, yeah, that's a look. That's a look. Huh? Oh, hey, Orion. What's going on? It's not like you to return from a hunt so soon.
I'll just say I happened across something rare and unusual.
You mean you found someone too?
Two?
Oh yeah, some people showed up here asking for help. I tell you, I hadn't seen anyone that badly wounded in a long time.
Well, damn, that's a hell of a coincidence. So where are these people now?
We're staying at the tavern for the time being. Apparently, the courier happened to know who they were. I was gonna have them head for the temple once they got their bearings, but now that you're back, this works out nicely. Why don't you escort them there? Turns out none of them had an offering from the gods, just like you didn't.
Did you hear that, Tatter?
Think it might be them?
Hell yeah, I do. There's no way it's just a coincidence. Come on, tavern's this way.
Wait for me. Busting on in. There she is! My girl! Senpai! Senpai! Mash! Oh, my little cuddly eggplant. You're alright. Oh, thank goodness. I mean, well, I knew you were still alive and uninjured thanks to your vital readings on the shadow border. But since we couldn't contact you, I was worried that you might be trapped or imprisoned somewhere. I can't tell you how relieved I am that you're alright. I'm relieved to see that you're alright too. The others I don't care about, but my cuddly little eggplant, you're irreplaceable. Especially with your skills. Yeah. Luckily, I got off with only a few bumps and scratches since I was using the enhanced sword axe at the time. Tanner, you're alright. Though we did have an empirical evidence of your well-being, we were still going out of our minds with worry.
I'll say this whole sorry state of affairs is going to show how much you still have to learn. Now you listen to me. It's every soldier's duty to always contact their superiors, no matter what the situation. If you're all right, we'll know to breathe a sigh of relief. If you're wounded, the shock will take our collective breath away. Either way, once we have contact, then we can take action. But if you never contact us at all, my point, boys, is about time you took your responsibilities as the last master of humanity seriously.
Funny story.
Let me guess, your communicator was broken, right? Well, given that you are uninjured, I'll overlook it this time. The fact is, we cannot solve this Lostbelt problem without a master, and as I just said, you're the last one we've got.
At any rate, though, it is a great weight off all our shoulders to know everyone survived the attack. I'm afraid the situation we find ourselves in is both highly complex and time-sensitive. Where to begin?
Where else? The first order of business has to be Captain.
You mean Nemo? What about him? Well, the whole reason we survived is thanks to Captain Nemo forcefully initiating a zero sail. Usually, zero sailing in the state we were in would have got us killed for sure, and we should have never been attempted. But this time, it turned out to be the right call. What happened? I took a look at the data we collected during the attack, and it said that the beam that came down from the sky tore the border to pieces. So even though our zero sail came to an end successfully, albeit half-assedly, our existence was ever so slightly unstable. Are you familiar with a rhino by the name of Astolfo? Yes. Yeah, very. Then perhaps you're also familiar with his noble phantasm, the Hippogriff? Since it is not of this world and its existence is so ill-defined, the Hippogriff is able to travel freely between truth and fiction. This enables it to temporarily evade attacks that are rooted in reality. That's really cool! In our case, under most circumstances, our predicament would normally have led to one of two outcomes. Either that light from the heavens would have torn the Nautilus to pieces, or the Force Zero Sail would have resulted in us no longer being able to verify our own existence. However, it is here where Captain's decision truly shines. Sustaining damage in neither here nor there states served to verify our existence through external means, and in turn the Zero Sail helped us keep the light's destruction within manageable levels. Though not without significant cost, I'm afraid. Captain Nemo was integrated into the Nautilus, so when it was destroyed, the damage to him was catastrophic and has left him comatose. What? No! Where is he now? They're letting him use the bed on the second floor of the tavern. He still hasn't woken up. Under normal circumstances, the best thing to do would be to send him back to Novum Caldia, turn him back into his spirit form, and give him the time he needs to restore himself. But our plan hinges on the Nautilus, and with that out of commission, our hands are firmly tied. For one thing, we can no longer escape even if we wanted to. What about Sion? As far as I can tell, we're almost completely cut off. We've been able to transmit a tiny bit of data, just enough to let her know we're still alive, but that's all. It takes forever to send, too. To give you an idea of the scale and difficulty, it's like sending signals from Earth to Mars. Oh, 3 days. Sounds good.
Then, right when everything was looking objectively hopeless...
That's when I showed up and said, "You look like you're in distress, oh beautiful lady with the hidden eyes. Mekakure. Mekakure." Thank you, Albert, for teaching me. That voice, that line. I think we've already met then. Perhaps there's a version of me in Caldia. Still, I'm a firm believer in proper introductions, so don't mind if I do just that. My name is Bartholomew Roberts. There he is. I'm single. Glance. I said I'm single. Here, Mash, why don't you come and stand next to me for a while? Okay. Indeed, it was through meeting Mr. Roberts that we managed to arrive at this village. What about you, Master? How did you find your way here? Orion helped me. Oh, he's gone? He didn't stick around? There doesn't appear to be anyone else here, though it does smell faintly of game. It's not Bartholomew Roberts, if you know what I'm saying. Dude's got no game. Hey! Perhaps this means the servant who escorted you to this village was here not too long ago? Orion, The human version. There's a human Orion too? Not just a bear? Oh, wow. I wish I could have seen that for myself. In the meantime, I noticed you also seem to have brought a very beautiful woman with you. May I ask your name? I'm sorry, were you talking to me? I was. My name is Charlotte Corday. I'm an assassin. Mash, was it? Are you Tanner's servant? Yes, that's right. I'm Mash Curiolite. Well, as a fellow servant, it's a pleasure to meet you. Oh, and please call me Corday. Not at all. The pleasure's all mine. So, are you the one who escorted Master here then, Corday? Oh no, it wasn't me. If anything, I was being helped much more than I was helping. Neither Tanner nor I would have made it back here if it hadn't been for Orion. Ah, no wonder I haven't seen you around then. Yes, I'm afraid I got hopelessly lost. I'm sorry for worrying you, Mr. Courier. Oh, that's quite all right. Just grow out your bangs and it'll all be water under the bridge. Huh? Damn, I guess you didn't get it. Anyway, is Orion gone now then? Well, that's too bad. Guess I'll just have to go after him. Then again, I don't really want to go after another man. Then again, I think I have to... Just make up your mind already, okay? Oh man, how am I ever going to decide?
Oh, don't bother. We don't have the time or the resources to spare running after someone who's already left. Besides, we still need information first and foremost. Just what in the world is going on with this Lostbelt anyway?
Okay, Bartholomew. I know you already told Holmes and me earlier, but would you mind going over this Lostbelt again for everyone else? Not at all. Would you mind lowering your bangs? I'm a child. Piss off. Why? I'm already perfect as I am, so no. Alright, moving on. We know exactly why this Sea of Atlantis ended up as a Lostbelt. Did you notice anything unusual about this village? I'm betting you did. Well, there's a lot of metal structures. Right. As I'm sure you can imagine, those giant buildings you saw are not of human design. They were made by, well, there's no better word for them than gods. What's more, these gods still hold the reins of power here even to this day. That's right, here in this Lostbelt, the gods of Olympus are alive and well. Was that one shot? I guess that's... Was that one shot? Oh! So are the gods robots? Are gods robots? Okay, that's cool. Alright, I like that. Hey, anything to see and fight more mechas is fine with me. Like, for real. Hey, Wodime. Oh, fair things there, Canis. Did the operation to eradicate the Chaldeans conclude without issue? Sure looks like it. First we beat the shit out of him with a massive fleet, then we finished him off with one of Artemis's arrows. That was Artemis! Okay! If they actually managed to survive all that, I'd be so impressed I'd even join their side myself. Hey, can you do that? I have a severe lack of abs. I'll take that to mean it was a highly fulfilling victory then. But I'd also advise you to watch your tongue, Canis. Words have meaning after all, and I'm afraid you might have been a bit too generous with your praise just now. What hell's that supposed to mean? It's not like I could join their side even if I wanted to now they're dead. Wait, I recognize that mean little smirk. Don't tell me. Odysseus, tell me what happened already and be quick about it. We haven't finished our search for their remains yet, but at this point, it seems that they were not eliminated as planned. I intend to continue searching for them under the assumption that they managed to escape, most likely to a nearby island. I expect Hestia will be our best bet. There you have it, Canis. Well, are you going to join their side now? Not a chance in hell. He's trying to start something with me, Kirstaria. Just forget I said anything. Didn't actually mean it anyway. Besides, I don't even see why all this was necessary. I could have easily killed them all myself, but you just had to go and bring Artemis into it. So what are you going to do to make up for this botched operation, Mr. Commander of the Olympus Defensive Forces? You know, offer up your head on a platter by way of apology like the other one of you did? Ooh. I don't answer to you, Canis. The only ones who can punish me are Lord Zeus and his close ally, Kirstaria. Thank you, Odysseus. Rest assured, I have no intention of laying blame for this at your feet. The operation itself was perfect, and your direction flawless. I appreciate your even-handed decision, Kirstaria. Now then, if you'll excuse me, I must go back to my search. Frickin' who? Yes, that's a good idea. Who? After all, Odysseus, the whole reason you were dispatched there was to ensure the invaders would never sully Olympus. Who? Yes, exactly. Wait, I think I know this one. I hope you are duly aware of the importance of your task, Odysseus. I am. As for you, Canis, you should be ashamed of yourself for your failure to kill them. Canis, you are to come back to Olympus at once and cleanse yourself as best you can before you are granted an audience. If I were you, I would already be thinking up excuses for this miserable failure of yours. I have no idea who this one is. I know the other one, but not this one. I can tell you right now, the King of the Gods is going to be very upset with you. Better be ready to receive this punishment. Why, you little... That's enough, you two. I'll deal with Canis myself. I would remind both of you to conduct yourselves in a manner befitting the glorious Olympic gods. You're always much too easy on Canis, Lord Kirstaria. But if you insist, I suppose we have no choice but to keep quiet. Remember, Canis, you are nothing more than a hunting dog. There is no point in keeping you around if you can't do your job. You should be honored to have been trusted with a divine spirit. It's far more than you deserve. If I were you, I would never forget the debt of gratitude I owe to Lord Kirstaria. Difficult though that may be with such a tiny brain of yours, I nevertheless suggest you try your best. I'll kill him. Canis? I don't even care what Zeus might do to me. I'm gonna kill those brats dead, end of story. Canis! Shut the hell up, human! Don't you keep calling my name, not unless you want to end up dead yourself. Let's refresh our memories, Canis. What is it you want? To get revenge on proper human history. No, scratch that. To reject it completely. That's the whole reason I went along with your little scheme in the first place. Good. Then continue to do just that. There's no need for you to return to Olympus. I'll tell Zeus myself that you're biding your time, waiting for a chance to clear your name. Alright, fine, I'll play along. You're technically my master, so I'll obey that order. Besides, I have a little more respect for the Chaldeans now. If they really did manage to survive Artemis' attack, there'll be plenty worth killing myself. If that means clearing up the moon goddess's mess for her, then fine. Oh, I'm surprised to hear you say that, given your notorious antipathy towards the gods. Perhaps visiting other Lostbelts has affected you just like it has the Chaldeans. What was that? You got a death wish or something, huh? I don't have any mercy to spare for humans or divine spirits. As far as I'm concerned, the only good human or god's a dead one. Besides, the only one in the whole damn world who could do something about me is you. Ugh, forget it. Too much trouble. Alright, Kirstaria, what do I gotta do? For the time being, you're to remain on standby under Odysseus' command. We can't have you roaming around the sea haphazardly and getting caught up in skirmishes with the remnants. Not unless you want to exhaust your magical energy before you get a chance to fight Chaldea. Worry not, once Odysseus locates Chaldea, I'll ensure you are the one to settle things with them. Alright, I can live with that. I ain't having to hang around Odysseus any longer, though. Odysseus, any news of the Athena Cleronomia? We're still looking for them, but I'm prioritizing the search for Chaldea for the time being. Fine. Let me know when you find them. Understood. That's all I have to report. For now, we'll return to my search. Very well. I'm sure a hero of your renown won't let us down, Odysseus. I find it hard to believe how rudely you behave towards your own master, Canis. Believe it or not, this is me holding back. I'm just too tired to bother with anything more. Really? That was you holding back? Yeah, it was. There's just no point in getting pissed off at him. He never bats an eye no matter what you say. So I only ever say about half of what's really on my mind. Couldn't you tell? Aren't you afraid? It's not as though you are his only servant after all. If he were to get fed up with your rebellious attitude, he could end your contract whenever he liked. Man, I wish, then I finally get to pick a proper fight with him. No damn human slaps a collar on me and gets away with it forever. When all's said and done, I'm gonna make him pay dearly for that. Interesting. What a strange relationship. Oh well, it's none of my business.
Lord Odysseus, the echidna has succeeded at producing the dog.
That sentence means nothing to most people.
I believe it should finish growing in about half a day.
Good. Find something you can use to track the Chaldeans. I don't care what it is or where you get it. If the Chaldeans are indeed still alive, they're bound to have left a trail of some kind. And a dog's keen senses will be able to find such a trail. Gross. Still more story. Wow, 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 wow. Big scripties. It's loading a lot, too. In proper human history, the gods, including the 12 Olympians, parted ways with humanity. But in this world, they remained. I don't know why that is. We might be able to find a clue as to what happened if we went digging around in the ancient ruins. But really, that doesn't matter. The problem is that this world achieved amazing growth and prosperity thanks to the gods sticking around. Well, if we're being accurate, most of the gods aren't actually here in Atlantis. They're up on top of the great pit that sits in the middle of Atlantis' sea. That's your ultimate destination, the interstellar metropolis Mount Olympus that lies beyond that tree of emptiness. Oh, is it a space colony? Olympus, the city of the gods. And of course, whenever you find gods, you'll also find people who worship them. Like the ones who attacked you the moment you set foot in this Lostbelt. This is Paz Da Vinci and I got earlier. From here on out, everything we learn will be new to us as well.
Right. Now I see if the gods are still alive here, that would certainly explain our current situation.
When you mention people who worship the gods, are you perhaps referring to that heroic spirit? That's right, I bet you were all quaking in your boots when you heard his true name, weren't you? He's one of the most famous tacticians in all proper human history. A hero who survived the same battlefield that took the lives of great heroes like Achilles and Hector. Odysseus. That's the commander-in-chief who rules over this entire sea of Atlantis, and your sworn enemy set on wiping you all out. Yeah, who is he again?
You mean you don't know? Come on, surely you can find some time in your schedule to hit the occasional book. Then again, I suppose you have been keeping rather busy as of late, haven't you?
Odysseus is one of the heroes who fought in the Trojan War. The war that broke out between the Trojans and the Achaeans due to Paris' decision in a contest between goddesses. It was through Odysseus' cunning ploy to sneak Achaean soldiers into Troy inside a great wooden horse falsely presented to the Trojans as a gift. Oh, he was the Trojan horse guy! The once impregnable Troy was finally forced to surrender. This legend is so well known that even today we refer to malware that presents itself as something benign that it could deliver a malicious payload as a Trojan horse. Incidentally, the Iliad that Iskandar is always reading is an epic poem that depicts the events of the Trojan War. Anyway, our first order of business is to get Nemo healed up. We won't be able to use the Shadow Border until he's feeling better. Fortunately, I have an idea as to how to go about that, so don't worry. I'll take care of it. Next, there's one more thing I'd like to ask you about. What was that light that came down from the sky and tore the Nautilus to pieces? Is it some sort of secret weapon Odysseus came up with? Ah yes, that's one of the most pressing problems you'll have to face. Let me start at the beginning. There are 3 major hurdles you'll need to clear if you're going to reach Olympus. First, there's the Olympus Defensive Forces, commanded by Odysseus. Second, there's Poseidon, the nihilist god of the sea and the guard of the Great Pit. And third, there's the heavenly arrow of divine punishment, Artemis. There's no way for you all to get into Olympus unless you can do something about each of these hurdles. Think of them as Atlantis' version of the 3 layers of defense that made the Byzantine Empire's capital city of Constantinople all but impervious to invasion. 3 layers of defense. It's like a 3-bean dip. There's a 3 cheese or 3 bean. Regardless.
Maybe I should have said something before I left after all. Then again, I'm sure they'll figure something out with Bartholomew there. Man, I've got even more I've got to think about. Where should I go? What should I do? Is this really what you want, Artemis?
Dang. Your GF became a mecha GF. Things were relatively peaceful on the Sea of Atlantis up until very recently. There were soldiers stationed here, sure, but you could count them all on one hand. And even with Artemis keeping watch, getting around between the different islands was no problem at all. Back then, the only ships she'd automatically attack were those that tried to head for Olympus. But then not too long ago, the situation changed dramatically. Was that because of us? That's part of it, sure, but there's another, bigger reason. What happened was, a number of servants from proper human history managed to infiltrate Olympus. Huh? I don't know if it's because of the sheer size of this Lostbelt or what, but the counterforce ended up summoning a whole bunch of servants who tried to establish a beachhead that Eucalians could use to reach Olympus whenever you got here. They did that for us? Wow. So who were these servants? I wish I could tell you, girl with the beautiful hidden eyes, mecha kure as they say, but I don't even remember what they looked like. I presume there's some sort of magecraft in play? Yes, I think so. You see, I was asked to help them reach their destinations, which means I had to stay behind. So if I remembered their true names, there was a chance I could end up being compelled to give them to the enemy. They must have had a really talented caster put a spell on you. And again, it could have been an assassin or someone who specialized in memory manipulation. At any rate, I do remember they managed to get past both Artemis's arrows and Poseidon's strikes, and ended up safely reaching Olympus. Unfortunately, their arrival came at a heavy price. A number of servants were killed on the way there. I may not remember their faces or their names, but I do know they all went down fighting. Gotcha. Regardless, this does shed some light on why their security was already so tight. That being said, with so many servants being summoned, they would surely have been discovered sooner or later, even if they had all remained here.
Who cares about what happened in the past? We still need more about the present. You were saying the reason Atlantis is on such high alert right now is thanks to this other servant invasion?
Exactly, man who wouldn't be my type even with much longer bangs. Shut up. Then again, if you were to lose a few pounds...
Was that a descriptor really necessary?
I will say, and I still stand by this, the FGO 4th anniversary, the Korean anniversary illustration. Yeah, right here, I got it. With Svelte Gordolf. I'm gonna show this again. Like, this dude... Like, no, for real. Svelte Gordolf here? He's got game. And his bangs are decently long. Like, you have to point that out. Like, dude, that's... I'm just saying, this is an attractive Gordolf. Right? Actually, yeah, he absolutely did grow his bangs out between those two. That's interesting. At the moment, getting into Olympus is basically impossible. However, there are still several servants who stayed behind, so in my opinion, you should start by looking for them. Of course, in order to do that, you'll need to visit the neighboring islands. But at least Artemis's guards should be a little more relaxed during the daytime. Unfortunately for you, my ship, the Royal Fortune, can cross between islands in the blink of an eye. Being said honestly, it's still incredibly risky to move around while Artemis is on high alert. So we can only hope that she's lowered her security level because she thinks you're all dead. So, what do you say? What about this idea you said you had for helping Nemo to recover? I'd like to know more about that. Ah, right. It'll be faster if I just show you. In brief, it involves taking Captain Nemo to the temple. Oh, because of the Triton. Yeah, what temple? Excuse me, Mr. Courier. Yes, what can I do for you? I'm sorry to impose, but I have something I was hoping you could deliver for me. Unless you're already fully booked? Not at all. The only reason I'm allowed to stay on this island is because I agreed to serve as courier. Now, where would you like it delivered? Oh, the next island over, In that case, I should be able to make it there and back by nightfall. In exchange, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, hereticos. But could I ask you to do me a favor and show these people around the village for me? I think they'd be especially interested to see how clothes are made here. Sure, no problem.
Well, given what these villagers are wearing, it certainly seems their lifestyle is still identical to what it was in ancient Greece. As such, I doubt there'll be all that much of interest to see.
Thank you for showing us around. Not at all. Okay, this way, please. She doesn't have eyes. She's not an important character. I'm sure it comes as no surprise, but one truly cannot help but notice these enormous structures. I'm told they are known as the remains of a number of gods. Remains isn't the nice way to put it, but that does seem to be what the young people call them. Do you mean to say that you are no longer young yourself, my fair lady? Because if I say so, I must humbly beg to differ. Oh, well, thank you. Anyway, Mr. Courier said I should show you how our clothes are made, right? I'm going to assume she's going to be like, yeah, I'm 500 years old. It's going to be something like that. Here, it's right this way. We're going to learn this like a society without aging or something. Oh ho. This is some interesting interior decor you've got going on here.
I take it that's your loom over there? They used for your textiles then, some form of cotton?
Cotton? No, it's silver birch bark embedded with Theos cleronomia. I gotta get this word down. Cleronomia. Okay.
Theos what now? Well, I suppose that doesn't matter, though I must say, isn't this material a bit too plain for clothing? Surely you could put such a lovely shade of blue towards more fashionable means, no? And what about durability? Is that a concern?
If I may, Director, fashion is intrinsically tied to both the area in which it's worn and the civilization of the people wearing it. So I dare say it's quite rude to criticize it as though our perspective is the correct one.
Well, yes, good point.
I see, so you find it too plain. But to answer your question, no, durability isn't a concern at all. Our clothes can be adjusted to suit the temperature, and they're treated with a coating to deter blades, which keeps us fairly safe from demonic beast attacks.
Huh?
Yes? Pardon me, but would you mind if I touch the outfit hanging over there? Oh, no, go right ahead. I can't say I've ever felt any other article of clothing quite like this. Would you also mind if I borrowed that knife? Holmes? This is a good iron knife, well made and well sharpened, and yet it can't cut through this outfit.
Are you serious? Here, let me try. Oh, it's no use. I can't cut worth a damn.
Could you stop, please? You're gonna ruin the knife if you keep that up. Of course, I do beg your pardon.
What in the world is this material? Is there some kind of trick to how you make it?
No, we just... Hey, hunted demonic beast, who's this? Oh, good, it looks like we'll get to have fresh demonic beast meat for dinner today. You hunt demonic beasts? Isn't that dangerous? Oh, no, it's fine. The ones around here aren't all that strong anyway. The gods have permitted us to hunt them for millennia now, as long as we do so in moderation. Gods, huh? They should start cutting and dressing the beasts any moment now. Come on, let's go see.
I got a Hydra. This one ferments alcohol in its intestines, so we ought to be able to get some good booze out of it, too.
I don't believe it.
This is easily as large as an Orochi or a Diavoltron.
I say, have you all not noticed something odd about these proceedings? Well, all the villagers would seem to be happy about this kill. Not one of them is surprised by it. This sort of hunt may not be exactly common for them, but nor would it seem to be unprecedented.
Man, this is great. We haven't had Hydra meat in forever.
Can I ask how long forever is?
Huh? Let me think. Maybe 30 years or so? Am I right, Gramps?
Oh, I'd say the one from 30 years ago was a good bit smaller than this. I haven't seen one this size in about 200 years, back when I was still young myself.
There it is. That's what I was waiting for.
What? What did you just say? Oh, I said I haven't seen one of these size in about 200 years.
Yep. These people live quite a bit older than us. Not to the point where it's baffling, but enough that it's like, oh, okay. All right, let the feast begin.
Man, we haven't had Hydra in ages.
Don't worry, everyone. We also have chicken if you're not a fan of snake. We had demonic beasts back in Russia too, didn't we, Senpai? This is some of the tough... Yo, I like tough meat. It's pretty good, isn't it? Yes, it is. It's a little tough, but it's nothing you can't get used to.
Not bad. Not bad at all. But I dare say it would go down a bit better if it had been cooked teriyaki style.
Here you go, demonic beast teriyaki.
All right. Now that we've discovered a few more interesting things from this Hydra hunt, well, let's take advantage of this mealtime to go over what we've learned. First off, we were told that this Hydra was brought down not by a servant, but by 4 ordinary villagers. Second, these villagers hadn't seen a Hydra of this size in approximately 200 years, which we know thanks to an old man who was apparently a youngster at the time.
Quite so. It seemed that while hydras of this particular size were something of a rare occurrence, it's not at all uncommon for these villagers to bring back smaller hydras from a hunt. Furthermore, all the jerky we've seen hung up around the village came from demonic beasts as well. In the Russian Lostbelt, the Yaga had used magical guns to hunt demonic beasts, but even then, bringing one down wasn't easy by any means. But here...
Right. It would seem that hunting demonic beasts takes no more effort for these people than, say, hunting a quail would for us. And even though we're ostensibly from the same human race, they all seem to be in picture-perfect health. And they certainly couldn't be that healthy if they didn't regularly have enough to eat.
Hey there, everyone enjoying the feast? This Hydra really hits the spot.
I say, what in the world is going on with this village?
I doubt anything we've seen here is unique to this village. Rather, I suspect this is just what life is generally like here in the Atlantic Lostbelt. No, there'll be time for all that later. For today, I suggest you guys eat your fill, and tomorrow I'll explain everything at the temple. I've got to say, the serpent liquor doesn't taste like any other kind of alcohol I've ever had, but it's got a real nice kick to it. I bet it would be even better with some spices. I'll have to try importing some one of these days.
True, given everything that's happened between yesterday and today, I can't help but feel a bit mentally worn out. Putting everything out of our minds for the night and getting a good, long night's sleep might not be a bad idea at all. Oh, we do realize that I'm speaking strictly in my capacity as a commander, of course. I only reached this conclusion of reverent consideration for everyone's well-being.
Whatever you say, Director.
I mean it, you know. When did you become so distrustful? Shouldn't you just, take me at my word? You're my subordinate, after all. Also, would you please teach this creature to stop stealing my food already?
Oh. Gordolf is the best. I was so worried when Gordolf was introduced. I'm like, I don't feel like I'm gonna like this dude. But nah, he's great. And hey, this sounds like I get my servants back. Ha ha. I'm happy. Nemo's still out cold. Doesn't look like Captain Nemo will be waking up on his own anytime soon. He's still comatose, or at least the closest equivalent for a servant. Unless we do something, he will most likely continue to wither away until he ultimately perishes. Well, we gotta find a way to help him. Right. Unfortunately, getting to the temple could be a bit dangerous. You see, the demonic beasts seem to have picked up on the scent of battle and started to roam the area. In that case, we can't have Tanner carry him since he needs both hands free for his master duties. Indeed, and it would be quite difficult, if not impossible, for you to carry him either, thanks to your small stature. So, who would be the best choice? Knowing glance. Why would you look at that? It seems we have a strapping young man with the girth to spare right here.
You're not talking about me, are you?
Don't worry, you'll be fine. Someone as light as Nemo shouldn't be any trouble for you at all, right?
Well, no, of course not. Not to mention that physical enhancement is the most rudimentary of all spells. But a distinguished commander like myself giving a child a piggyback ride seems no more than a tad, well, improper.
And you're still worried about appearances at this point? Shouldn't you be more concerned with improving your odds of survival, Commander? Even if just by 1%? Exactly. Besides, you'll cut a real dashing figure carrying Nemo on your back, Gordy.
Spare me the hollow praise. Something about it just rubs me the wrong way.
That actually reminds me of something I've been wondering about for a while now. Did the homunculi you grew up around never praise you for anything, Director? Great question, Mash.
My Gilly are already fully grown from the moment they're born, which means they have absolutely nothing in the way of genuine life experience. I don't need any praise from the likes of them. Not that they ever bothered ever anyway. I don't know whose idea it was, but they said it was policy to never offer praise for anything they felt was the sort of thing anyone should be able to do. I especially remember how Tu would always be like, "I'm very sorry, young master, but I will never praise you regardless of what you may accomplish." I swear, what was her problem anyway?
I see. Fascinating. She sounds like someone I would very much like to meet.
Don't be ridiculous. She's just another homunculus. I highly doubt she'd have anything to offer you. Besides, she's long since gone from this world, so you'll never get to meet her regardless. Why are we even talking about this? Oh, I'm fine. I see how it is. Wait right here while I go and fetch Nemo. There, happy now?
Now that's a father figure if I've ever seen one. He does look like Nemo's father now. You totally look like a doting father.
Don't be daft. Oh, now look what you did. My shouting made him kick me in the stomach.
Now I see. So this is what you Gallia folks are like. What you lack in rules you make up for with discipline. That suits me just fine. In fact, I'd say it's ideal. Alright then, let's make our way to the temple. I'll go with you. It's nice that we get a bit of downtime. It's actually reminding me a bit of Babylonia, right? I'm guessing I'm really just an ordinary guy. Who's this? That's why I'm here now. That's why I got left behind. Who are you? Right now I'm just a guy who looks the part, left holding down the fort. Every day feels like it lasts a year. Every second feels like it drags on for an hour. Don't get me wrong, logically it makes sense. Really, when you get right down to it, servants like us are supposed to fight alongside a master. It's just reckless to go off somewhere you know you're likely to die without one. I know what that servant, I can't remember their face, asked me, stay here and wait for them. And I know I said I would, partly because it really didn't feel like it's that kind of situation. And I know I said I would, partly because it really didn't feel like the kind of situation where no was an option. But I'm supposed to be one of the greatest sabers ever, even if I do just use a club. A saber who uses a club? Right now I'm a rider, but I can't keep my horse around all the time. Who are you? Oh, no, I know who you are. Ah, crap, I'm getting all choked up. I have no weapon and no vehicle. The only gear I've got to my name is a few tales of adventure and daring do. And that's nothing compared to the real first-rate heroes. I can't stand back if my Achilles tendon is severed or if I'm stabbed in the heart. I can't keep protecting an entire city as its political leader, general, strategist, and warrior all rolled up into one. I could never compete with all of the 12 labors on my own. Can't even gather a bunch of other heroes onto a single ship for an epic journey. So many things, and I can't even do one of them. Best I can manage is to hunt demonic beasts and donate them to the villages, just like I've been doing every day. They say there have been a whole lot more of demonic beasts running around lately. That probably means they're either here, or they will be soon. I wonder what they'll think of me when they show up. A useless, good-for-nothing, C-rank servant? I just hope they're at least a little happy to meet me. What am I saying? I've got to stop thinking positive. They're just gonna look down their noses at me and relegate me to backup. It's all I deserve anyway. Alright, now I'm feeling more myself. I'm just gonna keep looking on the dark side of life. After all, that's what I swore I was gonna do. I know who this is. That's interesting that he could be one of the best sabers. Huh. Okay. Okay then, let's get going. Man, when we first set out for this Lostbelt, I never thought I'd end up walking it with my own 2 feet. You're really enjoying yourself, aren't you, Da Vinci? Well, sure, I've always wanted to get a chance to explore some new, uncharted land like this. I understand how you feel, Da Vinci, and I'm well aware that you can handle yourself in a fight. I feel I must remind you, you are truly essential to the Shadow Border's operation. So I'd advise you to stay as close to Miss Light as possible. Yeah, I know. Speaking of, where is the Shadow Border right now? Ah yes, we use its barely functioning cloaking feature to hide it once we reach shore. While I would prefer to return it to it as soon as possible, doing so while comms are unusable would of course render us unable to lend you our aid. So in the meantime, I've entrusted Mr. Meteor with its safekeeping. On a different subject, what exactly does going to this temple entail?
Well, that's a fair question. By all accounts, it sounds like the 12 Olympians are our primary enemies here. So why would we go? Why in the world would we run the risk of going somewhere devoted to worshipping them?
Worry not, my portly compadre. There are no gods there now. It's a temple in name only these days. However, it still has one of the gods' relics there. A relic I thought we might be able to use to restore Captain Nemo to good health.
What kind of relic?
In proper human history, you would probably refer to them as nanomachines.
Nanomachines, son.
Hold up! Sorry, what? We're going Metal Gear Rising? Nanomachines, really?
Those are tiny robots about the size of a virus. No, even in modern society, they're mostly just theoretical. There hasn't been much progress in actually creating functional nanomachines.
So then, this is Olympian technology? Are you sure it's safe for us to use? Speaking in my capacity as technical advisor, I'm not sure I can endorse this. You have every right to be suspicious, girl who I very wish would let her bangs down and grow 10 more years. Because, yeah, you're a child. However, this nanomachine technology has apparently been a part of this land for over 10,000 years. So I'm afraid I'll have to defer you both to defer to both of your expertise to determine whether it's nuts or safe. I'm dying right now. What about you, Miss Corday? Do you know anything about the nanomachines? Not a thing, but I get the feeling I'd be stronger if I did. Oh, I see. Very well then, Mr. Tanner, would you be so kind to give us a proper send-off?
Hold on. Just a moment. Just tell me I accompany you personally for this expedition. Why don't you let me handle this?
Take it away, Director.
Right then. All hands move out.
He flubbed it.
All hands move out. Madam, what are all waiting for? Come on, before I leave you behind.
Senpai. Director, wait for us. Right, Mashkiria Light preparing to run. Good grief. You'd think they'd take this a little more seriously, considering we're in the 5th and biggest Lostbelt now. I think they're taking it just seriously enough. If this is how you all operate, I can see how you managed to take down 4 other Lostbelts. Right? Alright, we'd better go after them. By the way, would you mind hiding your eyes with your bangs? Okay, that is more than enough of you pushing your creepily specific fetish on literally everyone around you. Seek help. Oh my god, yes. Thank you for calling him out. Literally everyone. Oh my god, that line is amazing.
But I've got to run off too far ahead. That won't do it all. It may be embarrassing, but I'll take shame over death any day of the week. I expect the gentlemanly thing here to do is to simply turn around and go back to enjoy them without saying a word. All that aside, I still can't believe I flubbed such a simple yet critical line. Does this mean I'm just not cut out to be the one giving orders? No, that can't be right. No, I'm just feeling a little less articulate than usual after all this fighting. Yes, that sounds right. I'll just go ahead and leave it at that.
Director.
Huh? Oh, that must be Tanner, the demi-servant. All right, Grodolf, keep it together. A good mage never loses their cool no matter the circumstance. Since I can't use my hands right now, I'll just give them a congenial smile and behind you! What's this now? Some sort of sketch comedy routine? Are you the K and am I the Peel? If so, I would certainly hope you would come up with something better than the old oops as a monster mind, you gag. That sort of tired cliche may suffice in your circles, but I'll take far more sophisticated humor than that to get a chuckle out of old Gordolf music. You mean you weren't just trying to get me turned around as a joke?
I'll be right there, Director. Please run for it.
Is it just me or have I spent far too much of this year literally running around?
I don't think we're gonna make it.
There's no way I'm going out some sort of bad punchline.
Golf charge. I'm imagining him doing Wario's, like, tackle.
Damn it. I didn't have enough charge left.
I'll use a command spell. Right, ready when you are, Master. Even if I don't know if it's gonna be enough. Oh, huh?
What just happened? Please tell me these bloody chunks that look disturbingly like crushed tomatoes aren't mine.
Don't worry, I've got the beast. Who's this?
Oh, good. Thank you.
You and the kid would end up monster chow if I had been there. Glad that didn't happen.
But yes, I'm quite grateful for not believing me, but I still don't know who you are.
Ah, here he is. Yeah, it's fair. But before I tell you that, I need to ask you something.
But what is it? Did you really have to point that surprisingly sharp-looking stick at me first?
I ask of you, are you my master?
No.
Hi, master over here. Gotcha. Okay then, I'll just be on my way. Sorry to bother you. Whoa, wait, hold up. No, I'm out of here. I messed up the one line that no servant should ever mess up. Oh, there's nothing left for me to live for. Me, I'm master, it's me. Huh? You're the master? Yeah, that's right. Now, could you please tell us who you are? Yeah, okay. Well...
Now there's something behind you!
Yourself. Shut up already, you dumb things. Did he just take that monster out with a wooden sword?
I'm guessing that's not just any club. Then again, the only famous club wielders I know are Miyamoto Musashi and Heracles.
Wait a sec, are you Heracles Lily? Oh my god. That has to be one of the last things I ever thought of your master say, and no, I'm nowhere near as big a deal as that. My name's Mandricardo. I'm a plain old run-of-the-mill servant best known for fighting the 12 paladins of Charlemagne. Sorry, I've never heard of you. Yeah, it figures. Don't worry, I get it. Anyway, I'm a rider. Just technically, though, since I don't have anything to ride.
You don't? Not even a horse?
Yeah, I have a horse, but I can only use them when I'm fighting. Guess the scent of blood must have lured them out here. Alright, prospective master, I'm counting on you to call the shots. You got it, bucko. You know, even I've got to admit, that line wasn't too bad. It has a nice, easygoing feel in every... Mandricardo, aren't you going to fight? Right, yeah, of course. Okay, let's do this thing. Okay. So we got, looks like, proper servant fighting now, which is nice. Let's grab him, because, hey, let's give him a shot for sure. And then otherwise, it's caster, right? So that means we want to have our riders, right? Am I correct? Yes. So you know what? Let's actually bring up you just to be ready for that. Yeah, okay. Sounds good. And you know what? Honestly, well, this is great. And it'd be nice. I think it'd be smarter to give this. And you can get... Sure. Alright, let's see what Mandricardo here can do. Right? Can't look at him. I mean, I could bring my own, but that's fine. Sure. Let's go to battle. Let's see what we got. I mean, I have seen his Noble Phantasm, but I actually don't even remember it. Because I saw it on stream once, and that's it. Alright, let's start with getting some stuff here. Okay, that's cool. 2 good animations thus far. Alright, he pops up a little shield. I like it. Let's go some of this. Okay, and nice. Well, we got his super. Let's see. So what does it do? Oh, he also has a buff. Increase attack and decrease damage. Nice. So this is, yeah, big stuff up, deal significant, and decrease attack for yourself. So, we don't want to pop the one that hurts him, right? That kills him. Apply target focus? That's fine, because your defense up. Alright, let's see what yours looks like here. Let's see here. What you gonna do? That's rad. That's cool. Wow. Yeah, no, that's real cool. Just a huge dumb thing. I love it. And with the target focus with the defense up, that actually did a lot. That's sick. So let's see a full combo here with him. What's it do? Okay, so then he does some slashes, throws and kicks. Cool. Yeah, no, that's actually, he has a cool moveset. All right, we got a Sphinx. So, let's go 100 on that. Wow. Let's do that. Okay. See how much he can. How is he for the Lupin? That's a lot of damage. Jeez. That ain't bad at all. And how many turns does he lose the attack? It's only one turn, so it's only for the rest of that turn, it seems, right? Dang. Wow. That's actually kind of incredible. You know, let's do that, and then whatever survives we'll kill with that. Wow. No, he's really good. Mind you, he does have the buff, right? He does have that big buff. All right. Yeah, we're using him as a partner for sure. All right, good job, team. Yeah, no, cool dude, cool dude. I mean, I hate his name, but cool dude. Mandricardo. We call you Rick. There we go. That ought to do it. Wow, you're really strong. Yeah, he is. After all, Mandricardo is famous for taking on the entire French army with only 3 allies. It's no big deal. Every hero's got some kind of story like that. Those people coming this way friends of yours? Holmes, Da Vinci, and Bartholomew's there too. Sherlock Holmes, Leonardo da Vinci, and Bartholomew Roberts, huh? Must be nice being so famous. It's literally a guy who laments the fact that he's not known. The important thing is that you're all unhurt. And if we can now count another servant among our ranks as well, things are certainly looking up. He's got nice long bangs, but you can still see both of his eyes. Damn, so close.
Is that really all you care about?
What can I say? We pirates have never been shy about our desires. Amazing. From what I hear, he's known as one of the... He's only known these people a little longer than I have, and he's already one of the gang. He must have an A-rank people skills. He doesn't even try to hide the freaky shit he's into, and they still like him anyway. Man, I'm so jealous. If only I was a little bit smoother with people. So, what are you gonna do now? Keep heading for the temple? I mean, that's the plan. In that case, I guess I can go with you. Besides, I'm a rogue servant, so I'll feel better having a master around too. Aw, thanks, Mandricardo. No worries, any servant do the same, right? Alright then, looks like I'll be coming along. Do you know anything about the temple yourself, Mandricardo? Oh yeah, hell, I've even used it a few times myself. Huh. A picture's worth 1,000 words, right? So let's just, get you to the temple and save that guy's life.
Are you quite sure you can do that? Are these nanomachines really that safe? For that matter, how do they work? I'd much rather you tell us that now than later.
Don't ask me. I don't got any idea. Look, you'll just have to see for yourselves, okay?
All right, fine. Besides, if we can't get the Nautilus back in working order, I'll have to continue this entire journey on foot. And everyone knows nobles as myself only travel by foot with the circumstances leave them no other choice.
Yeah, you're pretty desperate to escape from the original Calio, weren't we? Like the super strict weight loss regime you had to follow for a while, huh?
I assure you, I had no idea. I have no idea whatsoever what you're talking about.
Oh, Gordy. Oh, Gordy. I sure hope you never die, because if you do, I will actually cry. You are a ray of sunshine in our crew. Oh, a couple different islands. Oh, that's yep, that's the pit, huh? All right. Yeah, we could do a little bit more. Ooh, some crowns. A minute assembly of authorities, huh? Cool. Yeah, let's get you, because I'm curious to see more of how you... Well, you know what? Or should we try Roberts? Just to give him a go. Nah, you're super weak. I ain't using that. But you know what? Just for the fun of it, let's get... Yeah, let's go Team Cannon here. No, actually, wait, no. Let's get Roberts... And then let's replace you with R. No, but then he probably loses the... Right, nah, we'll use you. As fun as it is to use the cannon team, I know people are like, yo, this is where things get hard, so actually take this seriously. So, okay. We actually do need a saber. Well, hey, look at that. We have the saber. And we'll give you, instead, we just need some good Buster up stuff. Buster and the thing. Sea Star, gather rate, strength, and 60%? Sure. Why not? Give that a shot. Alright, team. Let's go. Off to section 4. Minute assembly of... I hear there's like 27 sections. Like, bruh. Oh, we're just straight into battle? That makes sense. We're on our way. Are we going to be on a boat? Battling on a boat. Boat battle. Let's see. Come on. Nope, just journey battle. And we'll do that. Alright, yeah, because we gotta get rid of you first, for sure. Alright. Copper poison. At least we don't have to worry too much about you. Alright. And yeah, full combo here. Let's go. I'll definitely kill you. Nice stuff. Alright. Hold on to that for the next one for sure. Alright, also he guarded the poison. That's pretty sick, dude. Let's do some big stuff here. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Okay. Just a little bit of poison. Just a little bit. And let's go 1, 2, 3. That should get all supers ready to go. Will that kill? Yes, it did. Very nice. Alright. What's our next battle? We got this. Oh, there's more. Okay. Well, in that case, let's go... Yeah, we want your one that gives Buster up, which is... this one. Alright. And let's go... Let's give you an attack up here, too. And we'll save those other two for the next one. So let's go... 1, 2, 3. Alright. As you can see, I've been buffing up her one card there. Eventually, that card will be the most powerful. And then I move on to the next one. I love being able to put everything onto her. Hey, look at that. Good damage. Didn't even need it. Alright. What's our final battle here? Ooh, Origin Lamia and Origin Hydra. Dang, if only we had some power that could, like, hit him really hard here. And even with target focus, we can have you dodge in there, my man. So let's go. Let's see. What's your overcharge on this? The overcharge is just effectiveness up. So yeah, we'll definitely use that there. We'll go 1, 2, and then 3. All right. Give it a shot. And yeah, okay. Still a lot.
かけろメリアドロ水の彼方にて光を放てエルマンデ・デュランダル
Definitely didn't do as much as I expected. And I wish that crit, but that's fine. We got this. Intimidation, buffs down. Alright. Sounds good. Let's go a little bit of this. Yep. You're done. And you're done. Good job, team! I like that I buffed him a lot. It's nice. It's good. Okay. So. Make our way to the temple. I'm so curious as to what this place will look like and what it will be like. Any luck finding a ley line yet, Da Vinci? I've been searching as best I can since we got here. But thanks in part to the unusual way this island came together, it doesn't look like we should get our hopes up. Let's see, I was hoping we could find a suitable ley line that would let us bolster our forces. But it seems we won't be summoning any new servants just yet. At least the temporary battle summons are going well, possibly because of all the magical energy in the atmosphere here. We should at least be alright for the time being. Very well then, let's hurry on to this temple.
Oi! Are we there yet? With the enhancement, my poor feetsies can only take so much.
Want me to take a turn carrying him, Director?
No, no need for that. No good noble will ever abandon a task he agreed to only partway through its completion.
Oh, and just like that, it would seem we've arrived at our destination.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yo, that's structured, though. That's crazy. Well, at first glance, it certainly seems like anything you'd expect to find at any ancient Greek temple. Yeah, I get that, but wait till you see the inside.
I know we may not look like it, but we've actually overcome tremendous difficulties and conquered multiple Lostbelts so strange we'd think they were different worlds altogether. So I highly doubt there's anything in them that'll be remotely surprising. What in the world is this?
I don't even know what I'm looking at. I must admit, even I'm at a loss for words. Whoa. This looks way more like a laboratory than a temple. Or maybe even some kind of factory. At a glance, it seems this engineering surpasses anything at Chaldean. And if that's true, that would make it more advanced than even the most cutting-edge tech of modern-day proper human history. Shocked at how little idea she has about why this is so shocking. That's way out of my wheelhouse. I'll let you all figure it out. Whew. Give me a moment while I boot it up.
What should we do with Nemo?
Lay him on the table there.
All right. I can tell I'm going to be nursing these stiff shoulders for hours to come.
It was a surprisingly long journey, wasn't it? Thank you so much for doing this, Director. Talk about taking a load off, am I right, Director?
You're so right, Tanner. Come now, is this really the time for silly wordplay? I swear, you should know better than to try to make jokes to people so utterly exhausted.
Hey, you were the one who went along with it. Let's see. I think I press this here first, and I make sure it's turned on. Scanning. Theos Cleronomia allotments remaining 53. Target capacity. Error. Non-Olympian detected. Unable to provide Theos Cleronomia.
Well, that doesn't sound good.
Don't worry, all part of the process. Let's see, what was the next step? Okay, you gotta cancel out of this operation, take advantage of the timeout error. Olympian lineage confirmed. Bloodline value error. Releasing Theos Cleronomia. So those are nanomachines. They seem more like mercury than anything. They might look like mercury, but they're not toxic. Well, at least I'm pretty sure they're not. Oh, and how do you know that? Because I went through the same treatment myself back when I'd been fatally wounded.
What? Hang on. How do we know you haven't been brainwashed?
Well, I'm not entirely sure either, but if I was, wouldn't I have already killed you all way before we even got here?
Well, yes, very probably, but still.
Assimilation complete. Spirit origin restoration incomplete. Nanomachine capacity has been exceeded. 3,543 hours remaining until full restoration is complete. What is this place? Captain Nemo! Are you okay? Oh, right. I thought I'd been blown to pieces. Wait, where's the border? How's the crew? Rest assured, everyone survived the attack, including you. Unfortunately, the Nautilus's outer hull was split right down the middle, resulting in its complete destruction. And the Shadow Border core, though still intact, sustained enough damage to render further passage impossible. Fortunately, the border's cloaking function still works, so we were able to haul it up onto land and hide it. I see, so it's basically a beached whale.
Well, now that you're up and about again, can't you restore Nautz as well?
No, I can't. I was only able to put that noble phantasm together in the Wandering Seas dock. I need Sion's help to solidify it into a ship that actually exists in reality. Besides, even if Sion was here, my spirit origin's an absolute mess. There's no way I could perfectly recreate the Nautilus down to every last screw right now. Damn it! I understand how you must feel, Captain Nemo, but please try to calm down. You still need to rest and recover. Pardon me, Captain, but what would you think about growing your bangs out? You're a problem, huh? Whoops, my mistake. What I meant was, what would you think about having my ship tow yours? Just what we needed, another Blackbeard. Yeah, right? How dare you? I'm nothing like him. I'm pretty sure he'll go for anyone at all as long as she doesn't care about jewels. Oh, and I think he especially likes short women too. Yeah, let's use that term. Sure, that's the phrase we're gonna use. I have to say, you two seem more like the knot. Tabling, whatever that nonsense was. Towing, huh? Well, at least the outer layer is already restored.
Is this the same button?
Theos Clurinomia allotments remaining 44.
I knew it, there's still plenty left we could use. Go on, Mandricardo, give him the rest of these nanomachines. Then he should be back to his old self in no time.
I wish I could, but I can't.
But why not?
You heard it say he's over capacity, right? It means there's no way in hell this thing will give him any more of its nanomachines. We only get one shot to error around its restrictions, and we already used it. It's weird, though. This thing ought to be more than capable of healing a servant. I see. It must be because my spirit origin is tied to the Nautilus, so it's actually a lot bigger than it seems. I see. I suppose you are able to move about freely, even as you keep your noble phantasm in constant operation. Hey, mind if I say something, Master? Go for it! We're open. We can talk here. There's more temples like this on other islands. And these machines are... what's the word again? You know, like, not connected? Oh, right. Independent. Huh. I see. So they aren't networked, huh? Besides, these Theos Clurinomium nanomachines are the god's relics. The technology is actually obsolete. Oh, really? So the stuff they're using now is so much better they can just throw this stuff away like so much junk? Is that so? No, honestly, I can't even be mad. I'm too impressed at how damn well it works. Anyway, I'm not 100% sure, but I think we can get more of these at temples on other islands. Oh, and some of the stronger demonic beasts have these nanomachines too. Only they use them to enhance themselves. I see. Yes, it's all starting to come together. Holmes? I assume the other rogue servants got a hold of such nanomachines as well? Yep, they sure did. It all began when someone started wondering why some demonic beasts were stronger than others. They ran some tests and figured out it was nanomachines powering them up. Of course, I don't know much in the way of specifics. Given how they meant to challenge the gods of Olympus without a master, I have no doubt they wished to even the odds as much as they possibly could. Now that I've experienced what these nanomachines are like, I can say they also serve as a source of magical energy. It's almost like they're a pseudo-secondary type of perpetual motion machine. You mean like Frankenstein's galvanism? Basically, yes. If you played your cards right, I could see how you might be able to use your noble phantasm even without a master. This means the servants who infiltrated Olympus may well have a better than even chance of victory.
In that case, we should try to meet up with them as soon as possible. But we'll need the Nautilus to be back in perfect working order for that, won't we?
And to make that happen, you'll need to explore all the neighboring islands, not to mention getting past the 3 layers of defense to actually make it to Olympus.
Damn it! I should have known the largest Lostbelt of them all wouldn't make things easy for us. Well, at any rate, now that the Nautilus is back, it shouldn't be a problem if I go back to it, right?
You have a point. We can't leave the Nautilus undefended forever, and I'm worried about the staff, too. Okay then, Holmes, Nemo, Gordy, and I will all head back and stand by on the border. Much as I hate to ask this of you yet again, Tanner and Mash, I'm afraid it'll all be up to you two from here on out. Good luck. We're all counting on you. Don't worry, we've got this. Yeah, the smile. Great, that's just what I like to hear. Well. One more. Minute assembly of authorities. Ooh, we got a spicy lot of battles here, huh? Dang. If oh wait. Ah, there we go. Balake. Thank you, dude. Give me yours. Otherwise, let's see here. So for an assassin, we're gonna want a nice caster. So let's go with you're helpful. We got you for that. You can solo most saber stuff, so we'll go with another caster here. We'll go double caster. Let's go with who could be helpful here. Honestly, you're a great attacker. You'll be useful for sure. We'll grab our 4-star boyo, and you're just in the back to provide support. So you're just there to mostly get your bond points. That's what you're here for. So sounds good. Let's go. Crap, they found us. Oh, straight up the Atlantis border guards.
There they are.
Atlantis border guards. Who are these people? They're the soldiers patrolling Atlantis on Odysseus' orders. Be careful, they're all hopped up on nanomachines too. I'll go circle around back behind them, Mandricardo. We can't let them alert the main force. Got it. Holmes, make sure everyone gets back safely.
Of course. Rest assured, I've got your back. All I need to worry about is the enemy directly at hand.
Roger that. Okay, Master, I'm ready for your orders whenever you're ready to give them. Don't worry, I'll make sure these guys don't go anywhere. He's trying his best. He's definitely trying his best. So let's see what these... I want one of them to just look at me and just be like, played college football. Nanomachine, son. Can't believe it's all Metal Gear Rising. Can't believe in the end, everything's just Metal Gear Rising. Okay, these dudes are big and burly for sure. And different classes. I don't love this art of Orion. I don't like his face. He has his belt, that's cool. Actually, the fur is cool. I just don't like how he physically looks. So, let's start with taking out you. Yo, his club is like super cool too. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah, these guys are sicko mode, huh? So you know what? Let's go. Let's just go crazy. Let's go with that. Let's also give hero creation to you because I want to be stronger. So let's go 1, 2, 3. Oh my god, that crit. Bruh. Bruh, those numbers. Bruh, how? To a point where I'm like, yeah, we'll do these to get some stuff and then just kill him. Jeez. My man, why you so strong? Okay. Well, what's this give? Gain sea stars. Why not? Frick, I don't care. Let's just go... This... You know what? Let's go... Yeah, let's give you some attack buffs here. You'll probably kill at least one of them, and then whoever isn't dead will die via other means. So we'll go 1... Actually, let's go 1, 2, 3. Because you'll kill that one at the back. Yep. No, you didn't. Wow, well, now you will. I am shocked that this servant exists. I'm just realizing some of them have different weapons. Just how does this dude function? Like, how? Okay, let's finish this off. All right. Okay. Yeah, and we got that crown. It's a new one. Probably like the laurels or whatever. Oh, he fell. Good. There was something inhuman about the way they fought. Yeah, they weren't moving like normal humans. It's because of the nanomachines in their heads. The catch is they end up losing their humanity in exchange.
Well, that was quite the walloping we gave them. Are you sure they're not dead?
Yeah, the nanomachines are keeping him alive. But even if they're not dead, they'll still be out of commission until the nanomachines finish healing them. So, I don't think we'll have anything to worry about for the time being.
Oh, clearly the smart thing to do here would be to kill them, but... But there should be no issue leaving them as is. No need to bother with them, Tanner. We have plenty more pressing things to do than wasting our time and energy unnecessarily.
Alright, we'll leave them be then. The next thing we have to worry about is Odysseus. It won't be long before he realizes that we're still alive and on Hestia Island, and thanks to his incredibly tight security, his soldiers already found and destroyed most of the second Bartholomew fleet I've been building in secret. The only ship I've got left is my own, the Royal Fortune. My poor fleet, I hardly knew ye.
Then we'd better move on to our next destination with all due haste. To be honest, I would have liked to spend a bit more time investigating this temple, but I suppose I can make do with analyzing the sample of nanomachines we collected here aboard the Nautilus. Crap, now what do I do? I missed my chance to bring it up, but are we just gonna go separate ways now? Or can I keep going with them? Oh, the audio's starting to crap out again. Why is it doing that? Oh, it's so annoying. Meanwhile, Bartholomew's just planning to tag along like it's no big deal. Man, that must be so nice. Still, I don't know if I feel good about taking up Master's time when the group is still figuring things out. Something wrong, dude? Oh, nah, it's nothing. So hey, would it be okay if I came along with you guys? Yeah, no, for sure. Come on. That's so, I see.
You seem awfully pleased about that, Mandricardo.
Me? Nah, it's no big deal, really.
I can already tell this guy's going to be kind of a pain.
Oh yeah, really? It's great to have you on board, Mandricardo. I'm Corday. Oh, thanks. It's okay, I understand. I won't be upset if you don't know who I am. Okay, good. Because honestly, I got no idea. Hey, didn't you just say you weren't gonna be upset? I'm not upset, I'm just sad. This is exactly why I'm such trash with people. Oh.
But here I thought the walk home was going to be much easier. Remind me why I'm still carrying you.
Honestly, I can still barely move. I feel as sluggish as a beached fur seal.
Well, I could at least try to make an effort.
What do you expect? It's still going to take some time for Nemo to get back on his feet. Sorry, ship pun. Sorry, Gordy, you'll just have to bear with it a little longer.
Damn it, Butter should be the one handling things like this. Where is he when you need him?
Who's Butter?
Oh, come on, you know, the guy with the glasses and the glasses.
Oh, Munier. Butter? Okay. Do you think the border's okay? Yes, it's fine, at least for now. The sonar is still working, so I can tell there aren't any hostiles nearby. Oh, you mean you can tell that sort of thing even at this distance? Only what's been reported to me thanks to the one Marine that stuck around.
Are you sure I can't put him down, seeing how he's feeling well enough to talk?
Nice try. Look at all these people. And he's at the back. Trying his best. Yo, what's up, dude? Everything okay? Let's talk. Oh, yeah, everything's fine. I was just thinking how this is the same position I was in on my last trip not too long ago. You want to hear more about it? Yeah, sure. Alright, but there isn't all that much to say. I was just part of the group of servants that went off to Olympus. Of course, all the others' true names are sealed away, so I don't know who they were any more than Bartholomew does. But I do remember there was one servant who was real good at making hideouts and built a bunch of them around the different islands. So we might find some clues or other things that could help us if we check them out. Oh, right. I probably should have told you about those before, huh? Sorry. Oh, no, it's okay. So why'd you stay behind, though? Oh, that? I don't know who it was, but somebody told me it was important that I did. You know, Odysseus, Poseidon, and Artemis are about as big as they come. I honestly don't know if we have a chance of beating them. Yeah, me neither. No, wait, that's not what I meant. Damn it, how could I have been so stupid? What kind of servant goes around saying they can't win? And again, I don't want to lie. It's not like you'd believe me anyway. I mean, how the hell can anyone beat real-life gods? Not to mention, we've got way fewer servants now, and Artemis is keeping a much closer eye than she was before. Oh, what are we gonna do? Hey, which is why I'm glad to have you here helping us. Well, sure, if there's anything I can do to help, I'll do it. Just maybe keep your expectations to be in check. After all, this is the only weapon I've got. A plain wooden sword. Nothing special or historic about it or anything. If I'd materialized as a saber, then I might have been able to bring Durendal with me, but no, I'm just a rider. Then again, I still might not have it since I just happened to pick it up when that bastard Roland happened to leave it behind. And since I don't have any memory of wielding that sword since becoming a servant either, I'm guessing that means the throne still doesn't see me as a real hero. Sorry, I didn't mean to bring down the mood. Well, hey, don't worry, even a dinky wooden sword like this ought to be enough to take out 100 soldiers or so. So, if nothing else, I can still fill the gaps in your lineup. Anyway, it looks like we're falling behind. Come on, Master, let's go catch up. He's a good dude, right? I can see why he's popular in Japan, especially with the ladies, because he's kind of a woob, kind of a wooby, but not that bad. Crown of Silvery Light. Yeah, the audio is messed up, but that's fine because we are done for now. Thank you all for watching, guys. We'll see you next time for some more as we head on to Section 5, Sailing Anew. This is just a better version of Okeanos, and I'm happy with that. So I will see you guys next time for some more Let's Play Fate Grand Order. Ciao.
Yo, no, watch this stuff, is this love? You may feel